This is Vince Miller. Thank you so much for joining me for this devotional. Today we're in Galatians chapter 3. I'm going to read verses 23 through 29. Paul says, "Now, before faith came, we were held captive under the law, imprisoned until the coming faith would be revealed. So then the law was our guardian until Christ came in order that we might be justified by faith. But now that faith has come, we are no longer under a guardian, for in Christ Jesus, you are all sons of God through faith. For as many of you were baptized into Christ, have put on Christ. There is neither Jew nor Greek. There is neither slave nor free. There is no male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. And if you are Christ's, then you are Abraham's offsprings, heirs according to promise." Now, I think there is so much to love about this text here, but there is this image here that I think is so good. Paul depicts a prison within which we all live, a prison with ginormous walls that both confine us and protect us, because this is how God guarded us for a period of time. And then came Jesus. And he was different than any other man. He was righteous to perfection, down to the letter of the law, upholding the law. And his perfect obedience destroyed that wall of division that was constructed because of our disobedience. And when these prison walls fell, gentlemen, our identity changed. We were no longer prisoners of sin, but we became freed sons of God. And by clinging to his righteousness, Jesus' righteousness, as our own, we take on a new identity. As a child of God, we have a right as a child. We receive an inheritance as promised. And that's you, brother. That's you. You are a first-generation recipient of the promise of God, the promise that God gave to Abraham way back in the Old Testament. You see, God has no grandchildren or great-grandchildren or great-great-great-great-grandchildren. He just has first-generation sons who receive all the rights of his righteousness and grace. So do this today. Live free, brother. Live free. Not free to sin, but freed from the wages of your sin. You are released from the bondage of sin and free to worship the one who gave you this victory. Do that today. Worship him. Share maybe that sin that left you in bondage that God freed you from in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.